Meteorologist John Dawson here with the Fox 26 rodeo update for you. Do you have a favorite event at the rodeo? Maybe not one of the classic rodeo with the bronc riding or the bull riding. Maybe it's the pig races that you like. Or there's some other things that are kind of happening around the rodeo that are quite a bit of fun. You might be like me that really like to focus on eating something fried. That's kind of my favorite activity at the rodeo. I must whenever I have a chance to get out there. And I'll probably be going out there this week, some for work, some for fun. And rain is something that, of course, we're going to keep an eye on. Not that that's going to completely cancel your plans if there's a little rain in the forecast. There's lots of things you can sort of duck inside and take care of. But we do expect to see some rain here in southeast Texas. This is going to be over the next 5 days. And so the majority of this is all going to happen at the end of the week when we have a front moving through. And in the meantime, we're going to be looking at some warmer temperatures, an isolated chance for a shower kind of hitting and missing sort of a thing. That's definitely going to be happening across the Houston area. And then, as we've talked about, here's where we're looking for the majority of the rain to happen. If we do see some, it's going to be a front at the end of the week, and that's going to change the pattern overall. So we're going to be warm enough that we're going to be sort of looking at these records as possibly maybe setting or breaking a few of them. I don't think we're going to make it to 90 degrees, but I can't completely rule it out either. This 86 is certainly something that's possible on Monday, and then kind of the same here when we look at a Hobby Airport and those high temperatures, those record highs for this week. We're certainly going to be close to those within a degree or two. And the way it works, of course, with a little light wind, just a little extra sunshine, that can really bump up the temperature 2 to 3 degrees within an hour. And so that's why we'll definitely look at the forecasted temperatures, not quite record setting, but once you sort of get it all into motion, it's definitely a possibility. So we kind of have a warm front that's kind of moving in. You see a little bit of that light green popping up. That's that very isolated chance for a shower. And then we really get focused on setting that flow in from the Gulf of Mexico. That brings in more humidity. So in the mornings, we're certainly looking for some possibilities of some patchy fog, maybe even almost a little bit of a mist. And that's really for most of these mornings as we're going through this week. When we get back into the afternoon, though, things are going to heat up. We'll be in the mid, even to upper 80s at times. We talked about those isolated chances for some showers. That's kind of what we're looking at a 20% chance. And then we'll increase that to 50% chance once we get at the end of the week, when the front actually comes in. We'll tweak the timing on that as we get a little bit closer. But the general idea or the general pattern of what I want you to see, though, is after this front comes in, it really kind of breaks this pattern of these well above the seasonal average for our temperatures. This is going to be the extended outlook as far as temperatures go. So this is going to be during the week that most of us have spring break. We're looking for cooler than normal temperatures. So normally an average is going to be where you see this gray shading. We don't see any of this orange or darker red indicating the above average temperatures. All of the nation looks to be at average or below average in that long-term pattern, and we'll have some cooler air kind of working its way down from the north, and that's going to again kind of knock things down a little bit. So normally we'd expect to see 52 in the morning, 72 in the afternoon. Again, this is for that week of spring break. We're going to keep those temperatures probably a little below that. So maybe some lower 70s, maybe even upper 60s for the highs, instead of this coming up week where we have temperatures in the 80s. So kind of a flip-flop maybe on how we would prefer to have the weather. We'll see how it all unfolds and exactly how cool it should be. But we will definitely have that general idea of a very warm week this week, and then next week, when most of us have a spring break, it will be just a bit cooler.